Okay, everyone.
Hey, Chris. Go ahead.
John.
Chris, how do you feel after being out for 2 years?
Good to get back out on the big league mound again. Doing what I'm supposed to do with with my teammates, and having my family here and some friends and things like that. I'm really appreciative.
Chris,
Go ahead, Julian.
okay. Chris, I remember when you first got Tommy John surgery, you talked about Nate and how he said you have to sort of celebrate the small wins. What does this, I guess, feel like, and was it ever hard to celebrate those small wins, considering, it was such a long journey back?
Yeah, I feel like for the first little bit, I was doing that pretty well. Got away from it a little bit, and things kind of snowballed on me. But to be here now, I just keep saying it. I'm so appreciative. I know that I put in a lot of work. A lot of people around me put in a lot of work. This was a lot of stress for a lot of people, and a lot of hard work had to go into this for me to be able to go do that tonight. And it was a long time. That's 2 years, almost on the dot, and I don't really do too well with waiting around and not pulling my end of the slack. So, obviously all that stuff's in the past. It's all in the rear view now, and I'm appreciative that I'm here now and I get to roll.
And just what was it like when you walked out and just sort of you felt the cheer from the fans when you first got out there?
Yeah, I don't know if I felt one step out to the bullpen. It was amazing. Just what can I say? I mean, these fans, they've had my back since the day I got here, and I'm appreciative of that. And these guys come and pack the house for us on a nightly basis, and they're very, very passionate, and that's a lot like how I do my work. Is I care a lot. I'm very passionate when I pitch. I put a lot of effort and work into this, and our fans bring the same energy on the flip side. So then to show out tonight and make me feel that way was really special.
Chris, what were your nerves like as you walked out and then eventually took the ball there in the first?
It was different. I was excited. I was nervous. I had adrenaline. There was a lot of things. It was like about like 150 bouncy balls in this room bouncing all over the place. And the only thing I was trying to do was channel it. And keep my composure and do what I had to do. I knew. In the past, typically I might have tried to go out there and do too much, and I knew I just had to keep it under control and hit my spots, do what I needed to do, and give my team a chance to win.
Chris, what was it like when you left the mound after that fifth inning, to that ovation, to see Alex in the dugout and your teammates, and then to meet as a team after that outing with what you said to them? How emotional was this for you when you were done?
That was everything to me. These guys, they've had my back since the jump. My family too. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very fortunate, and through all this, I've been able to realize that more. I had some bad days over the last couple of years, but they're not compared to a lot of people's bad days, man. And perspective has helped me out a lot. Hell, I was on top of the world. I threw the last pitch of the World Series, show up to spring training, sign this huge freaking contract, and like that, gone. And I wasn't expecting it. No one expected it to happen. No one knew this was going to be the thing that happened, but I just so freaking appreciative. I can't think of anything else. I just, my guys sending me text messages, giving me phone calls, my family. I'm a tough guy to deal with on a good day, and I had a lot of bad days. So, for my family to stay behind me, I became a better person out of the back end of this, I'd like to think. and to pat myself on the back as the people I'm surrounded by, people in my corner. This training staff, they've done everything they can possibly do to get me back out on my field. My teammates give me life, man. This thing was taken from me for 2 straight years, and I realized how much I needed this game and how much I needed my teammates and how they made me feel complete again. I had a hole in my chest for the last 2 years, and it sucked. And for those guys to be there, and it was a special moment. I got a lot of people I have to thank. I'm probably going to forget a bunch of them, but obviously the training staff, my teammates, the coach, the ownership, my fans. I got people down in Florida that busted their tail for me too. Dr. Bittabody, a guy named Quentin Schmidt. A lady named Sue Mahoney. The people that a lot of people don't know, but they helped me in ways that I couldn't help myself. Getting my life in track, getting my body back on board, getting my nutrition right. Those are the people that I had in my corner down in Florida. On top of the fact that the people I have here in Boston, in the training staff, the guys in my clubhouse, and my family. My family, damn near drug me through this. So there's not a single ounce of me that thinks I'd be here without any of that. That's the truth.
Chris, you mentioned your family a few times. Who did you have at the game today?
I had obviously my wife and my boys were here. My parents came up. My father-in-law was here. I had a couple of my buddies from Florida came up, and my college coach was here as well. Coach Toe, he made the trip. So it was just a special day. I couldn't be more appreciative, and to have my family, my friends. This was just kind of full circle for me, man. I loved every second of it.
You pitched a lot of big games in your career. You mentioned the World Series. Did this feel like a milestone day for you, like that? Like one of those days you're always going to remember?
No doubt. I'll never forget this day, but probably for reasons that people don't know. And I'm appreciative of the people and the experience that I was able to have. And to be sitting here right now, I'm honestly, I couldn't be more happy.
Chris, you had a lot of time to think about what this day would be like. How did the reality match what you expected, and how significant was this day in getting you through the difficult times and thinking about being back on the mound and being in front of these fans?
Yeah, this was the end of the road, basically. Like I said it today when I got to the field. I'm done driving on the dirt road. Rubber's meeting the asphalt today, and it was incredible. Nothing's going to beat pitching in the World Series. There'll never be an energy like that. But for today, everything that went into it, it's probably a close second to that. And the time that I got to spend with my teammates after was probably the most special of all.
Chris, is there something that you'll take, a ball or something from this game? Is there something you'll keep? Is that something you do?
Yeah. AC gave me the lineup card. I got the first pitch I threw back, a handful of baseballs that I threw in the game and stuff like that. Today's a big day. Not only for myself. You have no idea how hard people had to work outside of myself to get me here, and that is what means the most to me. Today was what it was. I gave up 2 runs over 5 innings. Was it good? It was good enough. Am I satisfied? I'll never be. But everything as a whole, like I said, I'm so damn appreciative of it, of the people, of the experience, and just being able to talk to you guys after a start and not ask me about this, that, or the other.
To stay in for the 5 innings, to make it through 5, to get a win connected to this game, does that add something?
Absolutely. My guys brought it today, and I could feel that from the set. I stepped out of the car, and the guys in the parking lot made me feel great. It was. When I got in this clubhouse, I felt it. I knew something was going on. I knew today was going to be incredible. I didn't know how I was going to do, but I knew my guys were going to freaking bring it. And to be able to have that in my first one back, you know, and I mean, they carried the load. They made this game what it was, and without that, you know, who knows what happens.
How will you celebrate tonight?
I'm gonna go home and pack and probably sleep. Spend some time with my kids. They're heading out back to Florida tomorrow. Spend some time with my wife and you know, tell my parents I love them, and back on it tomorrow.
Chris, do you hope this you come back will give the team an added boost the rest of the season?
I hope so. You know, I've actually thought about that a lot, and I don't know if it's, you know, these guys have given me more than I'm going to give them, and I don't think anyone's ever going to change my mind to that. I'm another player on this team. I'm going to bring it every fifth day or whatever day I get. If you hand me the ball, I'm doing everything I can for these guys, and I know that they're going to do the same for me. So for me to sit here and say I'm going to help them or save them or be something more than just another guy on this team would be selfish. And you know, that's not who I am. We're all pulling from the same rope. So this is something that we're all collectively doing together. It's not something I'm going to go out there and single-handedly do.
Chris, when you got out to the bullpen, you met Dave out there and Manny before you warmed up, and you had a little smile on your face. Do you remember what that was like? Were you taking it all in at that moment?
Yeah, when I stepped out of the dugout, you know, I knew there was going to be something. I wasn't expecting all that, and you know, I just try to soak in moments. You know, like this isn't going to last forever. And today was a special day for me and a lot of other people. And I wanted to recognize that. I wanted to feel it, and I wanted to, you know, soak in as much as I could. You know, like I said, this game was ripped out of my hands. You know, I had a hole in my chest for 2 years, and you know, I'll be completely honest with you. I took days for granted. I've been a big leaguer for 11 years now, and you know, I took moments, I took days, I took weeks for granted. You know, and through all of this, I guess I've had a huge perspective change. I feel like I can tell you one thing: I'm not wasting another damn day of my big league career. That's just not going to happen. I'm too much in a different spot. I got too many people surrounding me that are unbelievable people that push me to be a better person on a daily basis. And so I mean, I just try to appreciate things a little bit more and know what it means to people and what that would mean to other people. So just make it more meaningful to myself and the people around.
Chris, did you sleep last night?
I did. I was able to get to sleep pretty good. I was worried about that, but my nerves are more on the day of, more so than the day before. You know, I knew I wasn't pitching yesterday, and I wasn't going to pitch last night, so I was able to get to sleep pretty quick. Got some good sleep, and you know, as soon as I woke up this morning, I was thinking about it, obviously.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.